Alright, so let's work on displaying this information here. So we got the profile. So we have this profile text, profile, safe area view. Inside here, let's show the user's image. Right, so this is the background image. Obviously it's a full screen, but we want to show the user's image as well, maybe in a nice circle. And if the user doesn't have image, then we can show the default image or some sort of avatar, but we want to display the image here. So for that, let's make sure we have the image component from React Native. Then here let's create a view, and in this view we're going to use the image. We show the image, so the image needs source, so the source is going to be URI, and we give the URI user profile. If we have the user profile, then we try to access the image, and if we have the image, we try to access the URL. Now we also need to make sure we apply some CSS. We give some height, otherwise our image won't be visible. So style, we apply height 100, width also 100, and then border radius, let's give 50, so we get this nice circle image. Okay, so we got that image. That's beautiful. We want to center this one, so we can apply that here in this wrapping view. So view, align items center. I guess it is centered, and that looks pretty good. Let me add some padding bottom. Padding bottom 20. Okay, maybe no need. It looks pretty good. So let me remove that. Okay, so it is centered. It's not border radius because that's a typo. Let me fix that. That's nice. Beautiful. So this text looks a little bit smaller. Let's add some custom styling. Font size, let's make it 30. Or it's even 40. Alright, next let me actually try the blur, maybe a bit higher. I think this looks a bit nice. It's smooth. Okay, so let's leave it like that. A bit more blur. And down here, so we got the image. Under the image, we should show the user's name. So it's still inside view, but under the image, let's use text. Text here, we want to show the user profile. We want to show the name. Okay, so we got that name. Let's use some styling. So we want to make it, give it title, color. Let's try dark. Not dark, sorry, it's kind of faded. That's color. Next, bit of a padding on top, so we use style. Padding top, let's say 10. Okay, so not title, maybe just semi. I guess I actually forgot the props available, so I came here, and here I can see I can use all these. So large, medium, let's use large. I think that looks good. Alright, so we got that. We got the username. Next one, let's show the role as well. Let me just copy that, paste it here. Let me change this different color. B3, B3, B3. Doesn't really look much different. This one, I want to show the role subscriber. So that one I don't want to use large. Let me just leave it like that. That's a subscriber. And I want to show when this user joined, so the joined date. Alright, so we're going to use day.js for that. Let's copy that, paste here one more time. Sorry, something happened here. So let's copy the entire text, copy down here. This one we want to use tiny, make it tiny. User profile dot created at, so we get that date, but we want to format that so that we can show 5 days ago, 1 month ago, that format. So for that, let me use import day.js from day.js and import relative time from the day.js plugin. Once we have that, we can come down here and use that. So let's say joined day.js, give that as an argument, so that date, and we use from now. From now is not a function. Let me double check what I used here in the preview card. That's icon set. Okay, so we use the format. Okay, so let me use that format. So here, instead of from now, we use format. Okay, now if I click, now you can see we have the user's name, role, and the joined date. Okay, so I just googled the day.js docs, and actually we can use from now. Okay, so it is available, but we just have to activate that plugin. So let me use that from now. And what we need to do is we need to go in here. We have to use day.js.extend day.js extend, and we have to give that plugin relative time. Okay, now you can see joined a day ago. That's nice. Joined a month ago. So that's all the user information we want to show, just the basic information, and then we want to show the links. Alright, so let's use a divider, so we can import that from React Native Elements, which we already used earlier. So import divider from React Native Elements, and we're going to use that. So we have the view which ends here. Let's put a divider here. And we have to give this a value, so you can see it's already there. Divider, we can give a width 1. Okay, so if you want to change that, you can do that. And I think we need a bit of a space as well. View, padding bottom, let's use 10. Alright, 20. And I think divider, just the default value is good enough. It's a bit thick. Okay, so let's leave it like that. Alright, so here we want to show all the links. Now before I work on the links, let me quickly fix one more thing. So you can see this user have the profile image, so that is appear here, pretty nice. But if the user doesn't have the profile image, it looks empty. So let's do some conditional rendering. So if user doesn't have image, maybe we can show some default image, right? So here, the image source. So we can use a ternary. So if user profile image URL, then we can use user profile.image.url. Otherwise, we can show, you can show any of these images from your assets folder, or like we did in our preview card, we can use that URL which will load image from placeholder.com. So let me use that. Go back to profile and let me just paste that here. Alright, and then you can change this to user's name. Alright, so that would be, let me use backticks. So the text, you can use the user name, user profile.name. Awesome. Now maybe you don't want to show the all the letters, maybe you just want to show the first one, so just grab the first one. Alright, that's nice. So if user don't have image, we just show it like that. So we got this error, we cannot access that. We could do that in the array. On the strings, we can use dot character at 0. So get the first character. So let's use, if we have the profile, use the profile. Then if we have the name, and then we try to apply this function, that will give us the first character of the string. Okay, now you can see we have the string, first character. For this user, we can show the image. Beautiful.